Okay, so a little bit of quick revision what we did in our last class. This was a basic color theory where we had red, yellow and blue as the primary colors. We get secondary colors by mixing them, which is orange, purple and green. And there were two sorts of colors, warm colors, which were all the reds, yellows, whatever you see in fire, whatever you see in sun, whichever colors that give you a warm or a hot sensation are warm colors. And every color that gives you a cool sensation, like trees, wind, snow, ice, all are cool colors. Okay, then we made this using warm colors and cool colors. Now if you remember, in one of the previous classes you must have made this, a landscape using masking tape and oil pastels. This was using only cool colors. Now we are going to make the opposite of this, which is only using warm colors. So for that, prep a new page. So you'll be needing a masking tape, few tissue papers, a earbud, and these colors. Now what are these colors? I'll tell you. It is a white, it is a light pink, there is a cerulean blue or light blue you can use. There's a maroon color. If you don't have maroon color, you can also use brown color. And there is orange color. So now what I need you to do is either take help of your parents, junior batches, you can take help of your parents. Senior batches, you can do it on your own as I showed you in the last class. So if you're allowed to use scissors, you can use scissors. If you're not allowed to, it is very simple to tear this tape with your hand. So there's no need of scissors. Now what you want to do is go corner to corner and tape your page nicely. The basic of color theory is necessary for you to learn in both junior and senior batches, because on the basis of this we'll be creating paintings and larger artworks later on. So this is how you prep your canvas. So this is how you prep your base. Now we're going to make 3 boxes. Last time we used pink, dark blue and light blue. This time we are going to use orange at the bottom, pink in the middle, and the cerulean blue on the top. Now when you color these, you can either go horizontal or you can go diagonal. Hold the color properly towards the tip, use maximum pressure and start filling in the boxes. It is okay if your color goes on the tapes, because as it is, we are going to remove the tapes. Try not to leave any white gaps. Now you can use a little bit of light pressure and bleed into the pink a little bit. Now you take your pink with maximum pressure, fill in this box, bleed into blue, bleed into orange. Now the last color, that is your orange. Bleed a little bit with light pressure in pink. See, if you have noticed, I have only used diagonal direction to color. If I use a vertical and horizontal in middle, it will spoil the look. Now what you want to do is clear all the scrapes. Take a fresh tissue paper, fold it in 4 halves, hold it like this, and in horizontal direction, start rubbing your color with full pressure. The more pressure you apply, the more smooth your drawing is going to be. If you want to change the direction of your tissue, as in the part of your tissue, if this is dirty, you can just fold it in and mix it again. When you're entering a new mixture of colors, like blue and pink is over, so I'll turn the tissue so that the blue does not enter the orange. Okay. Put on a lot of pressure. You don't want to see any rough surfaces. You don't want to see any white marks. The page should not be visible, only the color. If you want to use a new tissue, you can use a new tissue if your old one is torn. Take your sweet time to do this, but make sure it is perfect, because this is the base. This is going to dictate the finishing of your artwork. Junior batch kids, if you're getting too tired, you can ask help of your parents. Senior batch, I guess you can do it on your own. See, now I feel this has not blended properly. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to add a little bit of more pink here, because I want to blend it nicely. Okay. I'm going to add a little bit of more pink and a little bit of more blue, and then I'm going to blend it again. once I have this nice even look, I'm going to take a white. If your white already has some colors, you can either grab the scraper that you got with your colors, or you can take a scale or some pointed object to scrape off that color.
Yes.
So you get a pure white on top. Now start making little clouds with white. Take a earbud. If you don't have a earbud, you can use your finger, or you can use a small piece of tissue paper also. Or you can use a piece of cotton or a piece of cotton cloth and blend it. Only from the bottom. Some highlights, you can go over with white, but with a very light pressure. Light pressure, as we learnt here. This is your light pressure. So we want this on the clouds again, just to create a little bit highlight. Once we are done with this, we're just going to take a tape, measure it in the cross section of this, tear it from here, then randomly make a mountain like shape on your tape, irregular cuts. Take one end of it, place it in a diagonal direction. If you want to place it like this, that is also fine. If you want to place it like this, that is also fine. Okay. So I'm placing it like this. Now I want you to take the darker shade, which is either maroon or brown. I show you both. Let's say we start with a little bit of brown here. Then we go in with a little bit of maroon. Then we take the orange that we already did. If you have a darker orange, That is also a better option. If you don't have a darker orange, you can go for the previous orange. Little bit of brown over here. If you only have red and orange, that is also fine. You can use red and orange over here. I'm going to take a fresh side of this tissue. I'm going to blend this as well. If you have big blobs like this, you can remove it with a scraper, or you can also use your scale with light pressure. Just get rid of this blob. But don't forget to blend in again. Now gently pull out the tape towards this. Hold it close. If you hold it far, this will happen. Hold it very close. Now just take your red, cover this up. Cover this up. Okay, orange. Cover this up. Take a little to blend it in so that it does not look odd. Now you need a pen or a sketch pen. If you're not confident doing it with pen, you can start by using a pencil. Maybe make a man or a woman who's climbing on this mountain. A circle, triangle, triangle, blend it in, or make a leg like this and a leg like this. You can add whatever you want. If you want to make it a girl, you add a ponytail. If you want to make it a boy, you can add a hat. Give it hands. Then take a sketch pen, go over it. Now if you want to remove your tape, you place your scale right next to the tape. You can take help, junior batches, you can take help of your parents to do this. Senior batch students, I guess we did it successfully the last time. Even the personal tuition ones. You all also did it nicely. So I hope this time it comes out well. See, the page is going to come out. It's going to come out slightly, but at least it is coming out in a proper line. That is why we keep a scale. Showing it again, keeping it edge to edge to the tape, holding the scale with a lot of pressure, pulling the tape towards the scale, pulling it towards the scale. Slowly, gently towards. Don't try to pull it from far, pull it from near. Okay. This is how you get a clear line. Change your direction. Pull slowly. Put pressure on your scale. Go on pulling slowly. The last one. And you're done. So this is how your painting should look at the end of it. If you want to add a small little sun, you can start with the white. You can let the white spread a little. Then take a bright yellow. I'm just going to scrape off a little bit of red from this. So you can take a bright yellow in the center. Spread it a little. And take your orange. Light pressure. Spread it a little. Lastly, white again in the center. And spread. So this is the effect you want if you want to go for the sun. This is all using warm colors.